Joining us now is venture capitalist and political consultant Bradley Tusk of Tusk Ventures. He was an early investor in Uber and the company's first political advisor, has been focused on this issue for a long time, Bradley, and not involved in the stocks. I'm curious your reaction to the market action right now. Wouldn't you expect the stocks to be lower if this was a real threat to their business model and drove up their costs?
I think it probably was a pretty mature decision by the market not to overreact to this. The case has to go to the Ninth Circuit, and then if the ruling is upheld there, it'll probably go to the U.S. Supreme Court, where I think there's a pretty good chance that Uber and the other companies would prevail there. So overall, while yesterday or the other day was a bad day for sharing economy companies, overall, they're still well positioned to win this fight.
How much of a setback is this, then, when you look at some of the other states? They're battling Massachusetts. It's clearly going to come at an international level, and it's not going away. No,
I mean, Prop 22 gave a tremendous amount of momentum to the sharing economy companies, and it really shut down overclassification legislation almost everywhere. So the 2021 session across the country was basically free of these issues. And I think that momentum might have continued if not for the court decision. But now you've got a court decision, you've got a Biden administration that is very pro worker classification reform, and you've got the PRO Act introduced in Congress, which I don't think will pass, but it will end up as part of the reconciliation bill and the $3.5 trillion in spending. Probably doesn't make the final version, if there is a final version. But there's a lot of momentum right now in the other direction. So what that really just means is you're going to see in the 2022 state legislative sessions, places like New York, Illinois, Massachusetts, maybe Pennsylvania, Washington State, take up these issues. And what would be great, although maybe unrealistic of me to ask for this, is rather than each side just pushing their own interests, which is the sharing economy companies want everyone to be independent contractors, the unions want everyone to be full-time employees, is recognize we're working from a construct of labor law that was created 80 years ago, and the world has changed a lot since then, and there's no reason we couldn't update our labor laws to capture what people are doing right now in the sharing economy.